What's going on, Red Dead fans? Kel here, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, Chapter 2, Episode 13 today. We are going to be doing some exploring, because in our last episode, we've been doing mission grinding, and the episode before that was mission grinding. So today it's just going to be a bit laid back, and we're just going to have some fun. So thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Hopefully you enjoy the episode.
All starts to taste the same, doesn't it?
I know. Pearson has an unusual talent for removing all flavor.
Hello, ladies.
Hi there.
Hello.
We're going to spend about the first 10 minutes in camp.
Nothing going on out here, Arthur?
Good.
Hey, send one of them girls down when you get a chance, would you?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Hey,
I love Arthur.
Lenny, all good here?
all fine.
Good. Stay alert.
So I got Bill's pomade,
Hello, Karen.
but when I gave it, he glitched out, so we don't get to see the cutscene.
I'm so glad.
Arthur, you know, I think we're gonna be okay.
Sure, but what next? All that money. Lost in Blackwater.
We have licked our wounds long enough. We do what we do. We make more money, and before they even realize that we're here, we're gonna be gone again.
And after that?
I ain't losing to these fools. Arthur, you know me better than that. We get to work here. We make money, and then we head back out west to freedom. Oh, I ain't wavering, son.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice plan.
My life took a turn for the worse when I took up with morphine and opium. I was told it would alleviate my suffering, and in many ways they were correct. It made all my previous suffering just seem ridiculous. Now I had real suffering, and I lost everything: my vocation, my faith, my family. And but for Dutch and you poor people, I would have lost my life long ago.
I'm sorry about that.
So am I. And yet I know in a few days I'll be back at it. Searching for I don't know what in that stuff. I've been such a fool. Tell her, Arthur. Tell her what a fool I've been.
We're all fools, Reverend. Don't give up.
Good to hear.
I'm just not strong enough.
I think you are.
Or Reverend.
Evening.
Hi.
Hi.
The thing is, Dutch, it isn't... Well, what's the plan? I mean, after Blackwater, we don't want any more deaths.
I ain't just some two-bit huckster, Hosea. I am willing to die for this, if that is what it takes, but right now, I need to be left alone by all the second-guessers.
As you wish, my friend.
I'll get us out of this, Arthur. You know that.
Of course, Dutch.
So, Arthur, when I was in Valentine, nosing about, I think I found something interesting.
What's that, Tilly?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. Something about the doctor's office. There's something funny going on there. Saw a bunch of nasty boys going in and none of them coming out.
Thank you. Maybe I'll go take a look. Anything else?
No, just that.
Well, keep looking.
Will do.
Alrighty.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Pearson.
Mr. Pearson?
Quite a country. Quite a country. You know, sometimes I'm glad I left the Navy. Too many men. Too many men. This world? Far more genteel, huh?
I never figured running in a bunch of outlaws would be the genteel option.
Well, I've seen things, sir. I've seen terrible things.
What a terrible, arrogant fool I was. A man of God. And then I met that little sticky black devil. Those little lumps of hell. Just a little back pain. Oh, this'll make it feel better. A gift from the gods. And then it got me by the throat. You all know that. You all laugh at me, pity and despise me, I'm sure, but forgive me. At least forgive me, because all the silly things I do, all the lying and the stealing, somehow it isn't me. Or if it is, it isn't all of me. There's a different, better me stuck inside of here. Dutch sees it. And that's why he puts up with me when I'm sure the rest of you would cast me adrift. And that's why I love him, because he can forgive. Even when I can't forgive myself.
Hello?
You're one of us, Reverend. We'll always forgive you.
You will?
Maybe not always.
He used to be a cowboy and they say he wasn't slow. He'd ride a bucking bronco and swing the long lasso, and swing the long lasso. You catch a maverick by the head and beat him on the fly. He can pick up his bronze ones whenever he chose to try, whenever he chose to try. He used to ride most anything and now he seldom will. He says they cut some caper, of which he got his fill, which he got his fill. He's done and quit the business, settled down to quiet life, hunting for some maiden who will be his little wife, be his little wife. But to wash and patch his britches and feed the setting hen, milk all blue and brandy, and tend a baby Ben, tend a baby Ben.
I love Arthur singing.
He was raised a slave. He taught all the kids how to read. A good old-fashioned house, they called him. But he was beaten just the same. Now, it wasn't the master of the house, who my father loved, in a way, but his brother, whom my father hated with an almighty passion. He'd beat the slaves almost nightly, whip them. One night, my father was getting a whooping for the crime of being born by this horrible bastard when his sister-in-law, the master's wife, walks in. Now, fearing for my father's life, she told her brother-in-law to stop. Well, not only did he not stop, he beat her too. Next day, his brother, the master, shot him dead. The whole plantation cheered. The master gave my father his dead brother's watch and told him as he did so, time will catch up with us all. A year later, he set them free and hanged himself the very next night. My father gave me that watch. Beautiful, big pocket watch it was. And now, I gone and lost it fleeing Blackwater. When I get some spare money, I'ma buy myself another one to honor both my father and them folks that saved his life.
Now, see, this is where it messed up. I gave it to him, but nothing happened. So, but he says,
Watch out, Bill.
something like, well, thanks, Morgan, and Arthur's like, I think it's best if we
Here,
just
I picked
never
up
talk
this.
about this
I
again.
heard you talking about losing the one your pa gave you.
Well, that is mighty kind. Thank you, Arthur.
Don't mention it.
I like Lenny a lot.
So lovely.
Everybody doing their own little parties. And we're going to bed so we can get a good night's rest for our adventure tomorrow. I'm going to start out visiting Deborah. And then William. And then Albert. But between William and Albert, we're going to pick up map 2 for the poisonous trail map. I promise I can string sentences together, usually.
Easy now.
Hello, crazy bone lady.
Did the university send you? Because if they did, they can get lost. I have never been so insulted in all my life. Really, laughed at. Balderdash. Are you quite certain you're not a spy?
Maybe.
Those wretches will do anything to destroy me. My theories are correct, and I can prove it.
Alright.
What are you doing?
I am the leading amateur paleontologist in the nation, and not one university will hire me because, unlike them, I actually have ideas.
You're a what?
I study dinosaurs. You know, big lizards.
Are they real?
Of course they're real, you nincompoop. And everywhere.
Everywhere?
This state was once a vast, shallow sea that had the most incredible animal that could walk, swim, and fly. Quite unique. I call it Totalisaurus. Just for now. I'm trying to gather all the evidence. Miss Deborah McGinnis.
Arthur.
Good to meet you. Could you give me a hand here, please?
Of course.
Yeah. Listen, if you find any of these bones around the country, send them to my homestead at Furwood Rise in Cumberland Forest. Or mail me the locations. I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts.
Yes.
Actually, I think I found some.
One.
Here.
Excellent. I will go and investigate. And we'll be proving a lot of stuck-up buffoons very, very wrong. Which, trust me, is the very best thing about science.
Would you think we need 2?
Good day to you, sir.
For the courts? I think.
Good luck. I'll keep my eye out for you.
So, and I know where a few of the other ones are without having to look it up. I don't know all 28 of them by memory, but quite a few. I do know where like all the rock carvings are. I have found all the dream catchers on my own twice, but sometimes I do look up stuff on Reddit because it just makes it easier than traversing over and over and over. Alright, now we'll go say hi to William.
Giddy up.
I like him too. And you can meet him
Hey there, friend. Come. Stop on by for a moment.
multiple times too, not just the once.
The name's William. Arthur, you familiar with the study of plants, my friend?
Familiar ain't quite the word I'd use.
Well, let me tell you. This great earth beneath our feet can provide everything man ever needs. But we've only reached a tiny bit of its potential. You see, there are thousands, maybe millions of plants all across this vast country we share. The mountains, the plains, the swamps. I mean to explore them all, to know all of nature's bounty and all of her wonder, if I can.
Sure.
But I'm only one man. Would you consider helping me with gathering herbs for my studies?
Why?
Knowledge, kindness, beauty.
Well, I'm ignorant, ugly, and nasty.
Well, let's see if maybe we can do something about that.
I'll see.
I'm looking for a plant called yarrow. You can distinguish it by its red flowers. It shouldn't be too hard to find. They thrive out in the open under direct sunlight.
I happen to have some of that on me. Here you go.
Let's see how this tastes. Oh, yeah. I feel better already. They were right. This stuff does have medicinal properties. You've been helpful, thank you. You're a horseman, I know. You'll want to have this on hand.
Have the imaginary tonic that you can't see. There we go.
This can cure almost all maladies to your animal, natural and otherwise. Don't ask how. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my studies. I look forward to our next meeting, traveler.
Until next time.
I can see why you do this. All the best to you.
Thanks, Arthur. And to you.
See you later, Tater. I like his horse, too. Pretty.
Bastards! Hey, you sit down and shut your mouth!
Easy.
Keep clear of the wagon, sir.
What's going on?
The hell do you think you're doing?
Ah! Be quiet! You ain't going nowhere!
I'll kill all of you!
You just shut up back there!
And he's like, well, oh well, see you later, horse. I'm just gonna run now. Then cracked me up. I had no clue why that happened like that.
Hey, mister. Just admiring your horse there. Anyway, just passing the time of day.
And then that guy said nothing, so that was kind of strange. The horse was all freaky.
Easy.
I was trying to get her to settle so I could loot her saddlebags. Yeah, that's...
Easy there.
That was a no. So I finally just sent her away.
Easy. Easy. You're okay. Whoa now, easy. Whoa. Whoa now, easy, easy.
I was able to pat her a little, but that was it. And then she'd get nervous again. So, I don't know. I don't know if it was this area and my game was just kind of broken or what. But it was interesting. Thought I'd share it with you guys.
Yeah, you good, girl?
Give her a brushing. She's getting a little dirty. I like my snow girl to be clean. Alright, so now we'll go up here, do the little campsite, pick the little ginseng, and get our other treasure map that leads to the springs, which I haven't been up to that area yet, so... That'll be later on. Actually, it took me a minute to get my bearings here and find that little spot. I haven't done my treasure hunts in a minute. It's a long way down. Alright. And we got the next map. And we can move along. Now we're on our way to go see Albert. stop at the Downs' place and get the book for Jack. Which, sadly, when I go to give it to him, his also glitches out and nothing gets said or happens. So, but he says thanks basically, and then he offers you a candy bar. And then later he'll be in camp and he'll come up and say something about he lost his mom's thimble. And then you know you can say, well, I'll get you another one, and or I won't. She wouldn't be too mad about it, something like that. And then you can just loot it off of any corpse, you know. And then he'll draw. He'll give you another little reward at your tent. So. I like doing the camp item requests. They're pretty fun, and it makes it a little bit more personable for each character. And I actually found one in my last playthrough in Chapter 2 that I had never experienced before, and I've spent a lot of time there. But it was Pearson requesting a perfect rabbit, and I hadn't seen that before, so that one wasn't in my video, unfortunately. But it's kind of neat because every time I play and do a different playthrough, I always experience something different, whether it's just a little piece of dialogue or something in a mission happens differently. It doesn't matter. So it's kind of like a new experience each time. So we just looted everything, got our book, and now we can be on our way. And
You alright, girl?
It took me a minute to get there because a few things happen along the way. So we're gonna end up camping before we get to Albert. Excuse me.
That looks like a pretty nice horse you got there. I paid top dollar for this beauty. Fast as a bullet. Want to see how yours compares? I'll race you to the Outlaw Ridge, all right?
Sure.
You're on, fella.
All right. Let's go!
Yeah.
And I decided for this episode we'd just go with the natural game sounds. I wasn't going to add any extra music in.
All right, girl.
So I apologize if it's a bit low and harder to hear.
Good, girl.
Because I usually keep it a bit lower so that I can play my own songs and stuff on top.
Yeah, there's a girl.
But my editor really hates this game for whatever reason. It's the only game I actually have any issues editing.
That's a good girl.
I actually have to
Good girl.
do a partial edit, export it, and then do the other part of the edit, and then export it again. So
Done good, girl.
it's a bit tricky getting my Red Dead episodes done, but we get them done. And on that subject, I am sorry I didn't have one last week for you guys. I ended up covering the Agents of Sabotage for GTA.
You alright, girl? Easy.
Watch where you go around here.
Yeah, we'll be back to do that whenever we go back for Micah.
Good girl?
Eventually. I usually leave him until like mid-chapter 3, but I might go ahead and do it.
There. That's it. Easy there. You're good. Takes more than a purse to win races.
Gosh darn it! I paid good money for you! Whoa!
Jeez. Be nice to your horse, dude.
Well, I'm done here.
Jesus, you're still lost. What the hell did you pay for that horse, anyway?
Enough to make you sick.
Maybe it's the rider and not the horse. Alright, now we're back to where we were. And we had to ride all the way in the opposite direction.
Easy.
those horse races are fun, though. I can't say that they're not.
Just, you robbed and murdered your way across half the country.
It's all lies. I ain't never been more than 5 miles from home.
Get away from me!
And I still haven't done that guy yet, either. Eventually. There's just so much to do in this game. I think I'm gonna cut down, too, on how much of the random in-world stuff that I show, because otherwise we're never gonna get through all these episodes. And here I'm just doing some coffee, some big game meat for the heart and stamina and Deadeye. So, Digby, this is how you do it. And then you'll have full yellow cores, and it's pretty helpful so that you're not constantly having to eat or drink while you're in the middle of missions or shootouts.
The great horned owl is enjoying his catch before swooping off to the skies above. He takes flight, extending his massive wingspan, showing off his acrobatic skills. Weaving in and out of the trees until gaining peak altitude, letting the wind help him glide, so he can enjoy a relaxing flight. As he does so, he can scan the surroundings for prey and swoop in as a silent predator. The great horned owl will now fill up for his next flight, not knowing what the next adventure may bring him.
Whoa, easy.
From there, then. It's a western, so... Or is it an eastern? We're fine. As long as it doesn't pick up, we're fine.
I hope you enjoyed that little mini nature documentary. Berries. Yeah, I thought that might be kind of fun to do something a little different like that, because there's so many different things that just happen within the nature world of Red Dead 2.
Hello. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? Morgan, Mr. Morgan. I'm sorry, my nerves. I'm not quite the outdoor adventurer I thought. This is God's own country, and I feel I'm in purgatory.
I know the feeling.
Oh, I hope not.
So what you trying to take some pictures of, huh? Some more greedy coyotes?
No. Wolves.
Wolves? Now you really are trying to get yourself eaten.
Oh, I hope not. I left the meat over there. I thought I'd be safe. Given the wind.
Yeah, sure. If you manage to attract the world's least intelligent wolf.
Well,
I'll stay with you a while. If anything comes, I'll protect you as needed.
You are a gentleman.
You don't know me very well.
Well, to me, you're a gentleman.
Usually, I'm worse than the wolves.
You had many dealings with wolves, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
But you've never been eaten.
Not through lack of trying on their part. A while back, I helped a friend from getting devoured. Usually they are not great fans of man.
I don't blame them.
Me neither. Hey, shh. Here's one. Looks like we got company.
Yes, there they are. In the trees. Now, don't do anything. I'm going to take a few photographs. Come on. Come on. Good boys. Hungry boys. Come on. Stay back, stay back. Can't have a man in the frame. They'd think it's staged.
It sort of is.
Magnificent creatures.
Especially when clawing at your eyeballs.
Come on. Stay still, my beauties.
Kind of funny, though, how the picture he takes does not reflect the picture that gets developed. Like, they missed that detail.
Oh my. They don't seem to be fans of modern technology.
On the other hand, looks like they may be fans of you.
Please, no.
Ow.
Hey, is that all of them? We might have kept the wolves from the door.
No.
Come on. Snap out of it, you're safe.
Whole futile existence flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, they can be pretty aggressive.
What a way to... Literally a dog's dinner. Still worse things happen at sea?
Do they?
Well, I imagine. Perhaps wolves do better at sea. Are they good swimmers? Well, who knows? You have saved my poor foolish skin once again.
Don't mention it.
Well, I can't begin to repay my debt of gratitude. But no, I am eternally in your debt.
I do, Mr. Mason, I do. You take care now.
And you too, sir.
So, you think that photograph will come out?
I can't say with certainty, but I'm hopeful, sir. I'm due some good luck, no?
Carry on like this, I'm not sure you are.
You're a collector of pelts. I hope only in cases of self-defense.
About damn time. They said you'd be through 2 days ago. Just leave what you got in the cellar and be on your way. My guts are giving me hell, and I ain't in a sociable mood.
I ain't sure what you want from me, lady.
Are you dead in the head, boy? Put the loot down in the cellar with the rest of it. Is that clear enough for you, you dumb yak?
Which one are you again? Walker? Wheeler? I don't know. All you boys look the same these days.
Hey! What's taking so long down there?
Pump action. Shotgun.
Wait a second now. I don't remember you. I thought they said be one of them Russell boys.
You always this hospitable with your guests, lady?
Let me give you some advice. Turn around. Walk out of here. Get far, far away.
I'm just gonna take what I need, lady, then be on my way.
I said, get the hell out of my house.
Now, you SOB, she said.
Hey, wait. That's my gun. Thieving bastard. Mine's ain't that bad.
Yep.
And you can take her donkey.
You're as good as dead already. You best be gone, you son of... You don't know who you're dealing with.
She is one angry lady.
Yeah.
And you can go back to
Good
3
girl.
days. And then you can go back again in 3 days from then and see some other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Easy
I
now.
can taste you already.
And this is pretty cool.
Hey, careful how you go. Can't you see I'm tracking game here?
Okay, sure. Good luck.
He waves you away. Shh, come on now. It's a grizzly bear.
Yep. She's laying a good trail. I thought I saw you over there.
And I guess because I shot twice, I scared him, and that's why he ran away. But you're welcome. I'm glad I could save your life. Have a good day, sir. Watch out, don't crash into the wagon. Okay, have a good day, sir. See you later. Alright, now we're gonna go get Dutch's pipe.
Yeah.
And loot the little cabin as well. But I will speed that up too.
Slow it up.
And I always like to hitch her when I get to places so that she doesn't wander off eating something, or if she gets spooked, she doesn't take off. She's, you know, hitched, so. Trees are my friend if there's not a hitching post. Alright, now we can head in and get the pipe. Still scary every time I do it. Even though I know it's coming. So, that's what happened to that guy. He wasn't as fortunate as we were. And, I'll just pick up my hat here. There we go. And this, right here on the desk, in front of the pocket watch, in the little box, is Dutch's pipe. And then there's the watch, there's some cigarettes, there's a cigarette card, there's a couple of poems, and then there's a saying in the drawer, "You want punishment," which I'm assuming, like I said in earlier episodes, that's one of the cheat codes, but I've never used them, so I can't actually verify that. Alright, so now that we're finished with that, we're gonna go over and check out the stilt shack and pick up the antler knife.
Yeah, easy there.
So, I love this knife. There's the location. It's just near the stilt shack, which is in West Elizabeth. It's almost up in the top left-hand corner of the map. So, it's one of my favorite knives. I really like it. It suits well with Arthur, I think.
There you are, girl.
There's a few goods in here. You can also sleep here if you want. And this also ties into a stranger mission with Mr. Black and Mr. White. It's actually their ending one. I did a video on them as well. I've done so many, gosh. I just wish they all would have been in 4K like these. Would have been so nice. Because I really don't want to re-record all of it again and then like repost just because it's 4K. I have over 2 terabyte right now, just up to where we're at. And it's ridiculous. I'm going to have to get another external storage drive if I'm going to keep saving my clips. Alright, and we'll head back home. Give people their stuff. Chill for a few more minutes. And call it a day.
You rest up here, girl.
Howdy, Miss Grimshaw. I thought for sure she was going to come over and say something to me.
Good morning, Arthur.
Morning to you.
Hope you enjoyed that pomade, Bill.
It was here. He had it all the time. Mr. Miller, he'll never let you down. It's so simple. Even you'd get it, Arthur.
Well, thank you.
What matters? What's always mattered?
Surviving.
The result, not the means, which I guess is sort of the same thing. We'll survive. We'll keep moving forward. Maybe we'll leave the West far behind.
And do what?
Give it time. Look at the birds. Look at the beasts. Copy what the best ones do.
Sean, you love me, really.
I found you a pipe.
And then Karen, no.
Well, will you look at that? You want these? I stole them anyway.
Sure, why not?
Alright, thanks for the spurs there, Dutch. You can hear a whole lot more with headphones. Kind of amazing.
So you brought the loudmouth kid back to us.
I'm sorry. I wanted them to hang him.
Well, he amuses me. You done good, Arthur. Loyalty.
Ah, there he is. England's finest.
Don't irritate me, boy.
The truth hurts, don't it?
Life is good. You hear that, Mr. Pearson? Life is very good, sir. Very good.
All right, Lenny.
So all of you...
Hey, thanks again for that watch, Arthur. I left something for you by your bed.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Well, sure I did.
We made it!
Mr. Arthur, I told Dutch I feel I should tell you. I saw some of Combs' boys riding around.
Down here? What they want?
I have no idea.
They see you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I hear Mary's been seen again.
Sure.
Well, I always thought... Well, she seems real nice.
She had better ideas than me. She ain't the only one.
Yeah, that wasn't
Charles?
awkward.
How are those fire arrows?
Good, thank you. What are these?
A little different. Poisoned arrows. My uncle showed me how to make these when I was very young.
Poisoned arrows?
Mm-hmm. Not very nice, but very effective. You get me some oleander, and I'll make you some.
Thank you.
Alrighty, cowpokes. I have been Kel. This has been Chapter 2, Episode 13. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, peace.